Did you know that the time you're posting on YouTube could be the difference between your video going viral or your video flopping? Well, don't panic, because by the end of this video, you're gonna know the 3 best times to post on YouTube right now in order for you to go viral. Because if you're not posting at the right time, YouTube is showing your content to the wrong audience, and as a result, you're not going to get the reach that you want. Now, time number 1 is going to be 11 a.m. Now remember, this is for your local time or where your viewers are. If you are getting views from the same country that you live in, it's going to be your local time. If you're not getting views in the country that you're living in, for example, if you live in the US, but most of your views come from India, or most of your views come from Europe or something like that, you're gonna wanna post at that time for those time zones and make sure that you're posting for all the time zones for that time zone that I'm sharing with you in that video. Now, before I get into the 2 other time slots that you need to make sure that you're posting at, I also need to make sure that you're waiting long enough in between posts. If you are one of those people that is posting multiple times a day on YouTube, you need to make sure you wait at least 1 to 2 hours in between each time that you post, because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to stomp out your last post on YouTube. In fact, I see so many creators do this. They'll post something and then post again in 15 minutes, post again in 30 minutes because they got excited. What they don't realize is that they're actually wasting their efforts, and this is actually lowering your reach. Instead, you need to make sure you're waiting at least 1 to 2 hours in between posts so that you aren't just stomping out YouTube, because essentially what YouTube is trying to do is the algorithm is trying to find people to show your content to. It might be subscribers, it might be new viewers, but when you post a new video, it makes them then prioritize that video and forget about your other video that may not already have its spot in the algorithm. But once that video already has a spot in the algorithm, you can post and you're not going to stomp it out. And if you don't believe me on this, I want you to actually test it. Post a video and then post another video, and I bet what you'll see is that first video that was posted starts to decrease in reach from the hour that you posted that second video. Now, time slot number 2 is going to be 3 p.m. Now, before we get into the last time slot, I did want to emphasize something, and that is that you can actually find the best time to post for your specific channel in your analytics. And if you don't actually have this in your analytics, I have another way that you can actually figure this out. Check this out. Now, when it comes to finding this for your specific channel, what you're going to want to do is you want to come into analytics right here. You want to click on audience, and then from here, you want to make sure that you are scrolling down. And what you are going to see is when your viewers are on YouTube. Now, as we could see for this channel right here on Sunday, most of them start to come online at 9 a.m. and then they stop being online around 2 p.m. So ideally, I would want to post as close to 9 a.m. as possible, which you'll notice 9 a.m. on this day, but on Tuesday, it's not until 11 a.m. Now, this is for one channel. If I come over to my other channel, what you're going to notice is it is completely different. So the best time to post is actually going to be different depending on what channel you're on. We're coming into analytics, coming over into audience, and we can see over here that it starts at 10 a.m. almost every single day. The only day that changes slightly is going to be on Saturday. Now, if you come to your analytics, you come into audience, when your viewers are on YouTube, if you do not see this, what you could do is sign up for something like VidIQ, and it will then actually show you this. In fact, every single time that you log on to YouTube for every day, it will show you right here the ideal time, and you could switch this between time zones right here, and you could literally go through every single day and see exactly when you should be posting for that specific YouTube channel that you are currently on. In addition to that, they give you daily insights from an AI coach. They give you daily video ideas, and they allow you to actually see the top keywords for your channel, and they give you a growth plan for how you can actually grow faster on YouTube. And if you come over here into Discover, you'll see you can also use this to do things like spy on your competitors. In fact, if we come over to competitors right here, this will show me what all my competitors are posting, how many views they're actually getting on each of their videos, so I can see what topics are doing best in my niche. And if we come over here to create, you could see that they have things like the ability to actually script out videos. And if you come under optimize, you'll see things like how you have the ability to actually go through and optimize all of your old content. But my favorite part about VidIQ is that if you go to the pinned comment below right now, you can get started with it for only $1. I would have never gained over 800,000 subscribers on this channel, and I would have never gone viral on my second channel had I not been using VidIQ, because I never would have known when to post in the beginning. I never would have known how to optimize my content, and I definitely wouldn't have known what topics my ideal audience wants to see, and VidIQ makes that incredibly easy to find. Now, that last time that you should be posting is going to be 6 p.m. I would not post past that because essentially what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up posting way too late, and then YouTube is going to think that your ideal audience doesn't want to watch your content. But the reality is your ideal audience probably just wasn't on YouTube anymore, and the later you post, the higher the odds from what I've seen that your content actually ends up showing in another market. For example, getting shown in Europe, getting shown in Australia, getting shown in India, even Vietnam, and that might not be what you want depending on what you're trying to do on YouTube. For example, my YouTube channel, I'm trying to reach people in the US, in Europe, and then lastly in India. So I'm gonna wanna post during the US time zones, which is what I've been doing, which is why I've been able to grow so quick. And you need to take this into consideration with your content too, because maybe you are posting about something that people are gonna be interested somewhere else, and then those later time slots might actually be much better choice for you. But I do also want you to remember that just posting at the right time isn't the only thing that the YouTube algorithm cares about. The YouTube algorithm also cares about 3 other things, so let's dive into those. Now, the first thing you need to make sure you're optimizing is you need to make sure that you're posting what YouTube actually wants you to post. So if we come over to my other channel, I could show you how to make this abundantly obvious what YouTube wants you to post. If you come over into analytics, you come back into audience where we were before, then you scroll down over here. This is going to show you what videos have been getting the most views recently on YouTube. For example, Gemini workflows. This video has clearly been doing pretty well. GPT-5 trick. Video is doing pretty well. Now, if we scroll over one more, we're going to see Google again. We are going to see Claude. We're going to see Claude again. And essentially what I'm looking for is I'm trying to figure out which tools and which topics keep showing up over and over again. And I'm trying to find which ones are most recent. Now, what this is going to reveal to me is what kind of content I should actually be making on YouTube. Because what you don't want to do is post about something that YouTube feels like they don't have an audience for, but more importantly, that your audience isn't actually watching. Because the way that YouTube works is it's based off of past watch history. So YouTube wants to see that your ideal audience has watched a video on said topic before, so that you then upload a video and they know who to show it to, and hopefully your video is going to be better than one of these videos over here. For example, Replit Agent 3 is insane. Here's 4 ways to make money from it. The way that you can make this better is here's 4 ways to make $10,000 a month from it. And then you're doing the same video, but you're leveling it up, which is what YouTube actually wants. Now, let's say I was going to do this video right here. What I would want to do next is come over into analytics, come over into trends, and I want to type in the topic over here. So the topic for this video is going to be Replit Agent 3. Now, what I would then want to do is I want to come over here into show all. I want to click on videos, and I want to make sure my video is the ideal length. So if we look at the videos that did well under here, we have this video here did fine, this video here, we could see that they're anywhere from 13 to 16 minutes long. So if I was going to make a video, I need to make sure it's 13 to 16 minutes long. If we were doing this with shorts, you would do the same exact thing. You'd come over here, see what length the shorts are that are doing really well. For example, it looks like 34 to 35 seconds is doing well, and then 55 to 1 minute is doing well. So I would want to make my video in that length. And then the last thing that we need to make sure that we do after we make sure that the title is something that YouTube actually wants to push out based on what our viewers are currently watching, and 2, that the length is actually correct. We need to make sure we're actually hitting the right metrics in order to go viral on YouTube. Now, if we come over here, let's find one of my videos that has done really well recently. This one right here, 70,000 views. If we come over into the analytics, I could show you exactly what metrics you want to hit. In the first day, this video was over 10%. If you're uploading a long form video, it needs to be over 10%. If we come over here into average view duration, we will see that this is almost 4 minutes. Ideally, you want this to be around the 4-minute mark. I have a feeling that this was actually a little bit higher than this, but it's just not showing that here. And then we could see that this video did really well. So long form content, you want to aim for at least 4 minutes average view duration and a 10% click-through rate. Now, if you are posting a short, this is going to be completely different, and this is going to change quite a bit. So let's come back over into my other channel, and I can show you what this looks like for a YouTube short that's doing well and is getting a lot of views. So again, if we scroll down a little bit, this video right here, over 118,000 views. There are 2 metrics you need to make sure that you're hitting. The first one is that this needs to be stayed to watch over 80%. And then secondly, your average view duration needs to be as close to 100% as possible. Now, this is a 32-second video, and I got 40 seconds average view duration, which is exactly why this video is going viral. Now, just for a moment, I want you to imagine what your life would actually be like if every day you logged into YouTube, you got way more subscribers, you got more views, and you were actually getting paid every single time that you posted a YouTube video. Wouldn't that sound ideal? And isn't that what you probably want for your life since you're watching this video? Well, I want to personally help you get that. In fact, I want to make it feel like the YouTube algorithm isn't working against you, but instead it's working for you. And the way that I want to do that is by working with you one-on-one to tell you everything you need to do. I literally want to tell you exactly what you should be posting, how to change your content, what time to post, what hashtags to use, everything you need to know to get more subscribers, get more views, and ultimately get monetized on YouTube. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on YouTube and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last forever. And there are two things holding you back right now. The first one is that you haven't implemented everything that I just shared with you in this video. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my YouTube mentorship program yet, which literally is going to guarantee that I help you get more subscribers on YouTube in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 31,000 subscribers. And the lowest amount of subscribers anybody has ever gained is 1,000 subscribers if they implement everything that I share with them in this video. If you want results like that, please go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Because if you're still watching this video, I'm gonna guess that you're above average. So the odds of you getting over 31,000 subscribers is probably quite high. And if you don't remember, you need 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetized on YouTube. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to make more money from YouTube and for you to set yourself up to become a full-time YouTuber. In fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, again, to guarantee that you get more subscribers on YouTube. If you don't get more subscribers, I will give you your money back, 0 questions asked. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is designed to help you get more subscribers faster and easier. Ultimately, it's going to get you more subscribers or your money back. This creator just went through it and gained over 100,000 subscribers. This creator over 150,000 subscribers, and this creator over 400,000 subscribers. And I want you to be my next success story, and I want you to be the next person that makes a full-time living from YouTube. So please go to the link in the description below, sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're gonna get more subscribers or you're gonna get your money back. If you're not interested in those two things, please watch the next 2 videos I put up on the screen because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.